Well, absolutely. In fact, this is high-octane elections we saw where both BJP, the Prime Minister, led by the Prime Minister himself, and we saw BRS and the Congress, led by Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi here, saw a very, very intense and tough battle where many personal insinuations were made and many issues were also came up. And whereas the BJP attacked the CM KCR over his farmhouse and even played on the name, saying that the cities' names will be changed if Hyderabad they are brought back to power. The main pitch was that Hyderabad will be renamed to Bhagyanagar and Mahbubnagar to other names, Palapur, and they also said that OBC, they played the OBC card that if the BJP is brought to power, they will make OBC as the chief minister. But we on the ground, we're speaking to voters, there seems to be not enthused about it. They're looking for more for development. In fact, many of the voters who are coming to vote, we asked them about the questions. They said that infrastructure, development, electricity, these are the main core issues of the people, and that is the issues on which they are voting here in Telangana. Now, the Congress is upbeat after their victory in Karnataka. In fact, they try to project that this is what they follow as a Karnataka model also in Telangana. In fact, their ads in the local newspapers in the Telugu language caught
Imran, we're also playing out visuals of how top netas are exercising their right to vote. Apart from that, you have celebrities. We saw Allu Arjun and now Junior NTR queuing up in fact at one of the polling booths. Imran?
Yes, many of the celebrities reside in the Jubilee Hills and Banjaras, which is considered the posh where the celebrity are there. In fact, they have come out to vote, exercise the vote. Many have appealed to the voters not to take this day as an off, but to come out and exercise their their right. This is part of the democracy, and to give out what they feel as the best party and candidate whom they are electing, and the issues which matter to them. And it's just many have even come out and said, even political leaders saying that just criticize government. And we'll take some reactions from people here who just gone inside to vote. But this is what they said: ask everybody to come out and vote for the people or the candidate whom they feel will best represents them.
Absolutely. That is, in fact, the most important thing, isn't it? It rests with the voters who they choose to govern the state, who they choose to hold power in the state of Telangana. As far as, BRS and Congress are concerned, now both of them, and in fact the BJP as well, have accused each other of being the B team of the other party. Do the voters also see that?
Thank you. सर आप किस इलेक्शन में किस मुद्दे पर वोट कर रहे हैं?
हम यही मुद्दे पर करेंगे कि बेरोजगारी है, महंगाई है और परेशानी है ये, और जो है बच्चों की एजुकेशन नहीं है बराबर, वो एजुकेशन होना, बच्चों को जो प्रॉमिस करे थे उसको पूरा करना, ऐसे में तो हम वोट देंगे।
ऐसे वोट दे रहे हैं?
जी हाँ।
सर आपका कब से आप वोट कर रहे हैं सर?
मैं तकरीबन 50 ईयर से वोट कर रहा हूँ।
50 ईयर से वोट कर रहे हैं? आप इतने 50 ईयर से वोट कर रहे हैं, इतने बुजुर्ग हो कि आप सुबह सुबह आए वोट करने के लिए, क्या कहना चाहेंगे और लोगों को कि आज आए वोट करें?
और लोगों तो यही बोलूँगा कि हर आदमी, घर में एक आदमी नहीं छूटना, पूरे लोग आके यहाँ वोटिंग करना, क्योंकि इसका वैल्यू बहुत बड़ा है।
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Welcome.
You heard a very senior citizen who has been voting since the 50s has come out and come here to vote for development, for jobs, for education, and also appeal to the youngsters and people at home to not even one single person to sit at home and come and vote, exercise their basic fundamental duty, and ask people to vote for issues of development. As the gentleman said, he's voting for jobs, education, and infrastructure is what we are getting the common response from people is this is the core issues what they have. This is the issues for which they're voting here.
Absolutely. Every vote is important and people have that power to choose their candidates, ultimately choose their government. Soumit is also with us on the broadcast. Soumit, what is the sentiment on ground? What are the issues that people are focusing on in this last phase that we're talking about?
Well, just now, we've also heard from the voters where Imran was talking to in the Hyderabad city, and in the urban, basically, we can say that several issues are there, and they wanted, the public wanted to be voting, especially on the part of it when it comes to the youngsters, because there are over 9,99,000 youngsters this time who will be casting the vote for the first time. So, employment is one of the main reason, and also, like you said, Dharan is also one of the main reasons. Dharan is the portal where land records can be found, and several other issues can also be seen. And corruption is also one of the main reason. And I know whether corruption has happened or not, but the opposition parties have leveled up several allegations against the ruling party on several projects like Kaleshwaram project and also irrigation projects and several other issues. So basically we can say that urban areas, these things are there, and then when it comes to the rural, one of the main issues is Dharani portal. We can say, keeping aside employment, we can say that in rural, corruption is also one of the main reason, because the opposition parties, Congress and BJP, rampantly aggressively did their campaigning, and they have spoke about how BRS has resorted to the corruption and thousands of crores looted, and even liquor scam, and all these things were portrayed by the opposition party. So we can say that one thing is for sure is there, that is Telangana sentiment, that is with the BRS party, because Chief Minister KCR has fought for the state, and he is seen as the father of the state. So basically that sentiment is there, and at the same time, because they have ruled for the 2 terms, the anti-incumbency can also be seen on the ground. So it's a try fight. We have to wait and see how things turn up.
All right. So Amit and Imran, stay on with us. Let's